Here we go again, you think by now I know better. Locked in my head, romanticizing forever. Last love I found, knees met the ground and all my roses died. Swore I was through, but looking at you, I think I changed my mind. Yeah, let's fall in love for the fun of it. Dive in at first and all of it. Oh, what a rush, looking into your eyes, playing it off like it's different this time. Let's break our own hearts for the fun of it. One look and I'm dying to run the risk. I'll live in your head for the rest of your life. Oh, won't you be my hopeless Valentine? My God, don't we look good together? I should be running away, but so what, whatever. Oh, last love I found, knees met the ground and all my roses died. Swore I was through, but looking at you, I think I changed my mind. Yeah, let's fall in love for the fun of it. Dive in at first and all of it. Oh, what a rush, looking into your eyes, playing it off like it's different this time. Let's break our own hearts for the fun of it. One look and I'm dying to run the risk. I'll live in your head for the rest of your life. Oh, won't you be my hopeless Valentine? Oh, won't you be my hopeless Valentine? Oh, won't you?
Hello, everyone. It's Cathy Zilski. Super chat already. Corella. That is awesome. Thank you so much. Welcome back to my chat. Ricky. Oh, my friend Ricky. Ricky, I'm so sorry. He lost one of his fur babies, and I'm so sorry. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel and my weekly live stream. Cathy, that's me, makes a card. And it's good to see you popping in. And again, yeah, my friend Ricky, I saw that yesterday. So I know a lot of you know what it's like to lose a fur baby. So send Ricky some love because I'm sure he could use it today. And hi, everyone. Welcome for being here. Well, take two. No, slate, take two. First of all, welcome to my live stream. Welcome to my beautiful moderators, Emma and Beth. Doing it as they will. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate it. I'm here today, and I don't know how long the hair will last, but I know the live stream isn't about my hair, but I watched a tutorial on YouTube. Yeah, that's what we do. And it showed me how to use my flat iron to kind of make these little kinks in the hair, but then you straighten the end. And now I woke up and it just kind of looks greasy. But you know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? So welcome. Today, as I was prepping, as I want to do, I just got lost. I got lost. I was doing some things, and then it struck me. In the words of Mean Girls, sometimes you try so hard to make fetch happen, right? You've got this idea and you think it's good and it's just not going to work. And then all of a sudden you're like, why do I make cards? Number one, I think a lot of us make cards for the creative outlet, okay? I'm just going to offer that up. I will volunteer that. Yeah, it's to send a few here and there, but we really like to just create. And so sometimes when I'm working on something or trying to come up with an idea and I'm not loving what I'm doing, I think, what do you really like? What do you want to do? Why don't you just stop trying to worry that you have to be the most creative person on the planet and just have fun? So that's what we're going to do today. And yes, thank you for the comments on the hair. The thing is, I literally washed it yesterday, but I think when I put a defrizzer in it, and it kind of makes it greasier, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. I do like this length too, except for this. That is going to drive Mama bonko. So we'll see. Like I said, it's not going to last long. I have a clip ready. Couple things today. We have a few things to share with you. Number one, we have our side camera, our lovely side camera. This gives you a little peek of what I'm going to be working with today. But guess what came back this week? the die cut cam. So I'm kind of excited that it's a long story, but there was a guy, and he was such a helpful guy in a community that is usually not helpful. And Daniel Chi, I know you will never watch this video because you are in a different realm, but you taught me how to do things, and that makes me happy. Okay, so I have all 4 cameras, and my computer can handle it like a boss. Now, if you have any tech issues on the back end, just know that the stream goes out as it goes out. All of these peripherals have no impact on my internet speed. I have a really high-powered computer now to live stream. I've had it for a while, and it just sends things out. Do you know what I'm saying? And sometimes my internet is going to be great, and sometimes it's not. Okay, so we're back. We're back. Thank you for being here. Let's get started. Today, let's use our foot pedal, because then I can go like this. Let's go to the table. Foot pedal. Also, just so you know, I have to have my shoe off, my sandal. I wear, what are they called? Hoflinger clogs. Best shoes ever. I don't have a lot of shoes, but I have 2 pairs of those. One for the inside and one for the outside. But today, this is my inspiration today. Christina Werner, who I adore and is awesome, and is a designer who just inspires me all the time, right? Yeah, I can't even get enough of Christina. I'm going to use one stencil today because I had an idea. Here's the thing. Sometimes, look at how cute the pack is, okay? First of all, it's a good basic pattern set. Big snowflake, big tree. I'm obsessed with this big tree. And then a really cool Merry Christmas text design. And this is designed to fit onto a US A2 panel. So, if you felt like having, ink blended Christmas cards and you still wanted to make some, okay. But I'm going to set these aside for now because this is a fabulous set, and we're going to talk about that a little more later. Okay. And yeah, thank you. I know Christina has been so sick. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad for her. Especially because there is a new class at Online Card Classes. You can still sign up. You can work with what you have. And for example, when you see me using some of Christina's stuff today, if you have any of her products, even from her Simon Says Stamp days when she designed there, this class is going to be fun. We just posted the handout so students can see all the cards, including the ones that I'm making, but you can sign up for that anytime you like. Anytime you like. Also good to see a lot of Hoflinger fans. Yeah, I have a bad foot. Like, you wouldn't look at it and think, that's a bad foot, but I had a surgery and my toe doesn't flex the way it used to, so shoes are horrible for me unless they're Hoflinger. So here's what we're going to do. First, sip of coffee. All right, it's going to stay warm. So I am going to start by tucking my hair back because already I just can't even. Here's the thing. When you want to share something with people and you don't want to have to think about your hair, what do? That's a good question. What do we do? We're going to blend a tree. Now, this tree is big. Again, Christina has the etchings on her stencil, so you can line up your 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 right there, right? Tape it down, okay? Oh, Island Wendy, thank you. You know what? Here's the thing. You can't be for everyone, but you can be for some people. And that's my motto today and every day. Yep. Okay. And then so I'm going to try to be for some people today. Now, a couple things. I am going to ink blend, and I don't even think I need a grip mat today because of what I'm thinking of doing, but I have to show you this. So today I am going to be using what Jennifer McGuire calls the magic brushes from Pink Fresh Studio. They really are beautiful for soft blends. And I also wanted to show you this. I don't have a link to my description in it, so I will add that. Thank you, Emma. Thank you, Beth, for reminding me. Annie's Little Boxes. It's a small Etsy company, and this is fantastic. I think you can even buy one with a a little turntable. When I bought this, she didn't have them there. Oh, the blog post isn't live yet. Okay, let's, oh, I didn't make a blog. I forgot to make a blog post. I am so sorry. Emma, I didn't make the blog post for today. I will do that after the live. Okay. Anyway, these are great. And I just ordered another Annie's Little Boxes for those large, the big waffle flour blenders. Yeah, I just ordered some from her little shop, and I think she seems like a delightful human. So we are going to start today with my favorite pink ever, which is pink lemonade. And those of you who have pink lemonade, you love it. I actually have just pulled inks today from Concord and Knife because this is a palette that I've been digging lately. And yeah, you're not missing the link. Here's the thing. When there's one of you, now, okay, let's blend and talk. I'm going to get my pink loaded up. When there's one of you, which is me, I feel like right now I should be more focused than I am, but I had so many things to get done this morning, and then I forgot the blog post, but it's coming. Okay, we're going to blend, and I just want to bring in a very pretty wash of, see how soft that is? You can't even see it yet. Now, my pink lemonade it's a little dry, but I didn't want to re-ink it before this live because you know how then all of a sudden you got more than you want, and I didn't want more than I wanted. But I've been trying to use my magnets a little more. You don't always have to have your grip mat out and about, right? You can also tape your whole apparatus down to a piece of paper. Piece of cardstock or piece of scrap paper. But I wanted this to be very light and very pink. And what we're going to do today is we're going to take these simple trees and make the simplest little design for a holiday card. Now, I love a basic shape like this. I also love, with Christina's aesthetic, she does like things to be a little bigger, okay? And so making this nice big tree, it's just, I don't know, I think it's really funky. So pink lemonade coming on. This is looking really good too. All right, we're in focus. Nothing's crazy. Build up like that, okay? And also, yes, anything that I don't have posted, we will add that later, including a blog post. Yeah, I just totally spaced it. I have it's kind of a template. WordPress doesn't really give you the option. Well, not that I know of. I have something that I try to copy and paste for live stream days. Sometimes I remember and sometimes I don't. All right, I'm going to zoom in just a little bit more here because we're going to bring in another color. Oh, wait. See, this is where let's try it. This is where I guess. I mean, it's funny. I actually was messaging with Jennifer McGuire, and she's like, tell me about the die cut camera or the side camera or something. I said, you should get one because you have Mike, and Mike could be switching. You know what I mean? And that would be so rad for her because, she's got a good space to have extra cameras. All right, we're going to come in with Sweet Pea. Now, I am using a different brush for this because I don't want to overdo this. This is nice, but I just want to pop it a little. Now, here's the thing with these magic brushes. You do have to be mindful. I've had times where I've picked up ink, come to the thing, and then just kind of made it look bad. So for this, I just want to come in a little here, like that. Just ever so slightly, just to have a little more pink. Like that. See, it's just going to give it a little more depth at the bottom. Like that. Love it. And then if you're looking at it and you're like, maybe a little more in here, you can always come back in the center and kind of do that. So that's very soft. Listen, I wouldn't have been able to do something this soft back in the olden days. Back when I first started and all I had were the dome brushes, and I'd be like, why is it so blotchy? What am I doing? But now, I don't know. Now it's a whole new world. Okay, now there's a couple things that have to happen with this. Number one, I want this ink to dry a little bit. Excuse me. So I'm going to move on to, I'm going to make two things. At least that's the plan. And I'm going to release the Kraken. There we go. Release the hounds. Take my tape off. I might be able to save this. We'll try it. Let me stick this down here. And I just, because of what I want to do, involves a little glitter. Okay, so because of the glitter, we're going to set this aside, let it dry. Now, I will clean this off a little. And also, too, if you have questions that I miss, I'm so sorry. I try to kind of keep an eye on the chat there, you know, kind of looking in, but sometimes I miss things. Tanya, Pink Christmas, man, I'm telling you, it's I don't know, I love it. If I could have like a little pink tree in my space, I would. Okay. And I have a poll question up about decorating. Now, my dirty little secret this year, which isn't a secret at all, is that I didn't really decorate much for Halloween. Only in this room, I put up some Halloween stuff. I don't know, I just wasn't feeling the vibe of getting it all back down. And so I've already started bringing Christmas stuff down from the attic, just for the twinkle, you know? I am thankful for the thankful holiday, but think about Canadians. Canadians have already had Thanksgiving. They could decorate starting in November or October. I'm going to claim my Canadian roots and say that I'm starting early. But here is what I'm going to make today as well, if all goes according to plan. I cut a big tag. Now, this is a big tag. This tag, excuse me, this is the CZ Design Nested Tags. It's an updated tag set. And this little guy is big. I mean, he's 5 3/4 inches tall. So it's bigger than, you know, a US A2 panel. But sometimes you need a big tag. Do you know what I mean? So that's where that came from. I may put a little reinforcer on there, but for right now, I want to blend on here as well. So let's do that. And again, what's kind of cool is I can look at my tag. I can line this up perfectly. Well, let me do it on the edge side. Can you see? It's a little hard for you to see it, but I'll show you in a minute. Because of the etching, I can look from side to side, make that flush at the top, and make sure that my little guy is perfectly centered. Okay? And I'm going to do it before. See, Libby, yeah, you know what? That's just it. You know what? If you're celebrating the joy of the holidays, you know what? You do you. You do you. And I don't, you know, it's not like I go over the top for the holidays as much as my husband would probably disagree, but yeah, you know, I'm just bringing some things down. That's all. Okay, try not to kill your live stream. Here we go. So now let's get some other colors. And I thought I would start with pistachio. This is a beautiful color. And I will take a towel though. I was using some juniper on this last, and you know, that's kind of a dark color. So we're going to give it a little, excuse me, a little prep here. We're going to clean it off on our little handy dandy towel. And I need to get a drink of that coffee. I feel a little scratchy in the throat. All right, let's see. I don't have a whole bunch, but here we go. So let's see what happens when we bring in pistachio. So I want to make sure that I am not going too hot and heavy coming in, because these brushes are great, but you can get kind of swirly splotches. That has happened to me before. And when that happened to me, I wasn't happy. So again, I like to tap off. I like to swirl and mix it good. And now lightly sweep. Oh, it is such a good color though. See how I got some sweep marks on there? That happens to me. That happens to me. And I don't, see, now they're sweeping up too. I've got too much ink on here. Huh. I think it'll dry smooth. So let's just keep going, because what I have planned should be fine. It's a tag. But see, I'm getting sweep marks. Let's get it lighter up here. I think I had too much ink in here from before, but the color is so good. Okay, I'm gonna just say, leave your little swatchy marks and pick it up some more and darken at the bottom. I don't even think I need my other color that I had. I might bring it in because I have avocado. Well, they kind of smooth out too. It's funny. This is where I think that my pink needs to be inked a little more. Like I feel like I got some juicy juniper earlier on the outside of my brushes, and I think I got too much. Okay, that's avocado. I'm just wasting all kinds of ink over here. And we'll just bring it from the bottom a little bit. Oh yeah, you can totally see that depth. Now that's going smooth as buttery goodness. Yeah, that's all I want. Simple, simple. And I'm going to clean this off. But I do have a plan. I always have a plan. All right. Let's see. How are we doing out there in the land? Oh, there's some fun things happening too that are coming, and I will tell you about those now. Oh, let's do this. So some of the things, see, I'm just going to wipe some of this off the stencil. Oh, stay there. Okay, because I'm going to emboss this, I think. That's my plan. Just for this one, to show you something a little different. All right, let's get it clean though, like that. And now what I'm going to do, see, here's what's going to, oh, hey, Brianne, nice to see you here. Here's what's fun. I think eventually when I get good at switching with the cameras, I can do it without thinking. But right now in my mind, while I'm talking to you, I was like, now you will put your foot on the far right pedal. And that's not really, I don't know, maybe it's good for my aging process. All right, we are going to dry emboss this. Now here's what I'm thinking. Let me get my sandwich. Okay. So I use my Anna Griffin machine a lot when I'm creating. And the reason is just because it's an electric machine. I turn around, it's good to go, right? I don't use it a lot for embossing. So I'm going to show you what I think will work. Okay. You don't need the plate. So the plate goes here. You do need an embossing mat. Now, my embossing mat is a mess. And if you don't have one of these in your studio, these, not only are they great for this, for getting embossing mats nice and prepared so that you don't press mucky muck, but they're also really good for getting embossing powder off your chest. True story. I took some self-portraits today because I had makeup on and I needed some fun things are coming. They will come back. And I took some pictures and I had embossing powder all down the shirt. And I removed it. Yes, fun things coming. Sorry, squirrel. There's a new release from Simon Says Stamp. And it's coming tomorrow, which means it goes live at midnight. And I have new releases. And I'm excited about that because tomorrow, well before Gina goes live, because I'm going to be watching Gina along with the rest of you, I'm going to have a video tomorrow. Oh, thank you so much, Anne-Marie. Thank you. Or Anne Merritt, not Anne-Marie. Well, maybe it is Anne-Marie. Thank you. I'm going to have a video at 11 a.m. Central that shows you my new releases, and then I've got a couple samples and a fun card. It's a really fun card. And one of Gina's embellishments is part of that card. So that's tomorrow at 11 a.m. It will not be a premiere. It's just going to be live on my channel, or it will be on my channel at a certain time. Okay, so to make the embossing folder, here's what you do. Okay, wait, embossing pad, keep it nice and clean. It's not to use 2 plastic plates for Empress. So I want to dry emboss this, and I need it to press into the pad. Okay, this is not going to be the deepest emboss you've ever seen. So what we do here is we go, okay, wait, we go like this. Clear plate, shim, this, and then this. So the paper presses through the opening of the stencil. Now let's see if it works. Die cut cam. All right, let's give it a go. Oh, there she is. She's a beauty. She's a beauty. Did it press through? Not at all. So now we got to go that way. Okay, let's try it again. This is where. Okay, did you see what I just did? Don't do that. Let's flip it. Let's try it this way. Ready? Die cut cam. Really getting a workout here. All right, let's see if that worked. Yep, that's me. Hi. Okay. Did that work? Yes, it did. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of ink sliding around there. See that little emboss? It's not a lot. Okay. Oh yes. Did you notice the magnet, Denise? On the side of my machine? I gotta show you this. I put this a little magnetic strip here so that it's easier for me to grab, and that makes me exceptionally happy. So I just wanted you to know that. It is matte paper stencil, Patty. I know this. It's MOOPS matte, but see, that one wasn't. That was matte stencil. It was matte paper stencil. Dang it, you're right. I forgot my own mnemonic. Well, there you go. We're gonna take it out like this, and it's not a lot, okay, but this is a fun tag. Oh, and now that pressed in so hard it's tearing my paper. Oh shoot. Well, you know what? Sometimes that's going to happen. This is a tag, so no one's going to complain, I don't think. Anyway, MOOPS, you're right, matte paper stencil. So now I have just a slight, it's kind of hard to see, but it's an embossed little tree on my tag, and I think that is actually really cute. All right. Yes, I actually have 4 of these in my space, because I have one on the left side of my table, one on the right, one stuck to my embossing platform. I have an embossing platform now. It's a long story. I'll do this later. And I also have one downstairs where I take photos of all my cards, which I shoot on downstairs. Oh, can I go over that sandwich again? Yes. Okay, let's. It is matte paper stencil, and what that little MPS that Patty was referring to, that is supposed to remind me. Boy, that really got stuck on there. Okay, and I'll show you again. Let's try to remember it. No matter what, it's matte paper stencil. Geese are just... And then Cathy took the next hour getting tiny pieces of tape off. So you have your plate, and many sandwiches will be listed with their particular machines, but here for my Impress, matte paper and stencil. So that's the order to emboss, and then you put your clear plate on, then it presses, your embossed image pushes up, matte paper stencil, MIPS. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, Roberta, that's a good idea. Yeah, I usually don't have a problem with the tearing, but I also don't do a ton of embossing. So we're going to go back now to Pinktree for my next plan. So see, I thought the one thing I do love about stencils is the option to dry emboss. You guys go back there. All right. Now, you have served your purpose for now, so you go over there. Okay. Green tree, I'm loving you. Pink, we're coming back. Now, what I might do here, I'm going to do it. So, okay. One of the things that I wanted to do today was do something really simple. Initially, I was going to go all hog wild And excuse me, I had pastes out and mediums, and I will show you some of my experiments because I feel like it's good to show things that people try that don't work. But what I am going to do is make my own pattern and keep it really simple with the help of a quickie glue pen. Now, I have to thank Jen Shirkus for making me love the quickie glue pen. I never owned one until I watched her channel and taught classes, but like quickie glue pen, this is a rad tool. So before I place this down though, I think, and I've got some schmutz on here, so hold on. Because this is very simple, is that coming out? Well, maybe I got some ink on there. You know what? I'm gonna give this a go. I know this is a tool that I can't find and link. Couture Creations. It's an electric eraser. Yeah, I just have a piece of cardstock that has something on it, and that's fine. All right, I think I'm going to cut this first. Let me grab, because I'm going to add some, I'm going to decorate this tree. Oh, and I hope it turns out cute. Okay, so now that my panel is done, and also I'm a strong advocate of, if you're going to do any trimming, do it after. You know, do it after you ink blend, but before you finish. You know what I mean? Because that way you can use the actual stencil and the lines on the stencil to really help you get it perfectly lined up. Okay, I think that looks good, right? Let go. Place this down. I don't know what that is. And let's go cut this out. We're really getting a die cut cam workout. All right, here we go. Flipping it and running it. All right, now flipping it up, boop, like that. There you go. So you can boop that, but you didn't know that. I think I need to add these to my supply list as well, but I will do that later. Okay, now putting these things out of the way. Question, is my mat still in there? The shim is in there, but not the mat, no. Okay, so let's do something fun. I am going to grab a tool. Well, okay, I think I'm going to roll the dice here. So you can do this with anything you have. I'm going to use a little, well, do I want to? Yeah, I like that I can see through this, and I like that it is perfectly flush to the space, okay? I'm gonna draw lines and glitter them. But before I do that, I'm actually going to add some anti-static powder, partly because even though this is probably mostly dry, glitter is gonna stick where glitter is gonna stick. And that's okay, because that's what we're doing today. But what I want to do is, let's start by maybe holding, see, maybe I do need a mat. Hold on. I feel like when you are so used to doing something, there's no need to change. So this will work better. Okay. Grip mat, right? Flipping it down. That's a little dirty, but that's okay. And this will work great with what this is. This is an alignment. Oh, come on now. There we go. This is an alignment guide from Altenew. And I'll put something here that it can focus on. And it's great for a lot of things that aren't even what it's designed for. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to use it as my straight edge to draw glue lines to create little things going down, okay? Super, super simple. Let me get my catch-all paper. Okay. So this is gonna be for my glitter. I think it's gonna look good, she says, with her fingers crossed. Okay, anyway, thank you for being here. Did I mention that? Really, really happy to see you all. And thank you. Okay, let's get my glue pen started. Now, I think this is pretty gluey. Yep. All I'm going to do is make some lines, and I'm going to look at the edge of the tree and just go like that. Okay, pick it up. And actually, that was too much glue, so I'm going to wipe some of it off, but it's okay because we're just going to go like that and draw a line. Super basic, and in between, I really do need to wipe as I go, so I'll do a little tissue. And you can be as random as you like with this because all we're doing is creating a free-form design. I feel like I'm channeling my inner Christina Werner. Oh yeah, I won't be putting the glitter on here. Yeah, it seems like something she would do. You know what I mean? Just she draws so many things on, but you do have to be mindful of the extra glue that you're carrying onto your little guy. See, and it can just go at any angle. Does not matter. Because this is going to grab that glitter like there's no tomorrow. Okay, I'll go like that. Some lines can be darker. It's kind of hard to see, but I promise you it's there. Okay. All the way there. Again, wiping it a bit. And the thing is, other than having a straight line, it doesn't have to be perfect. You're just kind of randomly doing it. And that, for me, this is big. Oh, I just went right under. That's okay. Okay, I'm gonna close up my glitter, or close up my pen. Haven't gotten to the glitter yet. I'm going to pick this friend up. I'm gonna bring in the glitter catcher, and hopefully I won't stick it to anything. And for this one, I'm using rock candy, just the regular fine rock candy. And all you do is just put it on your tree. Sprinkle it on. Super, super simple. And oh my gosh, that is so cute. This turned out way better than the sample I did earlier. And I'll tell you what the secret is. Letting your piece dry for even 15 minutes. Look at how cute that is. So simple. So simple. Okay. Kelly, hello, my friend. Mary, a verse. You know what? It might. There's actually another pen that would be great for this, and that pen is the Emboss It pen. Do you know what I'm talking about? Those Emboss It pens? I used to have them, and I don't have them anymore. But they're just Versamark in a pen, basically. They're made by Ranger Ink. And yeah, I really like those. Okay, so that's my big technique for today. Now I'm going to show you what happens when it doesn't work, or when you don't let it dry, okay? Because I did one earlier. The only difference here is that there is glitter on all of it. Can you see that? If you don't let it dry, and I went too far out of the edges, there's glitter on all of it. Whereas this one, there is glitter just where you put the glue, and that's what I wanted, okay? So even with dye inks, also, I did a way better blend on that one, let's be real. Even with dye inks, there's still moisture content, right? And you have to let them dry completely. I mean, you could test them too. You could sprinkle on some glitter, but I do think, and see if it falls off, but I think using the anti-static was really nice for this. So that's what I wanted to do here. Cute, huh? Okay. Again, basic shapes, people. So simple. So I've got a couple things here before I'm going to do the tag separately because I might change my mind on the tag, but we'll see. Okay, I have two greetings. Now, I pulled these both out. And by the way, these are the craft catchers that go with the craft mat now, and they slide into the side. And if you haven't seen this, I'm going to show you. I'm going to come way out here. There we go. They slide and they butt right up to the edge. They make cleanup really great, but as you see, oh, well, you can't see the third one. I keep them now on the side of my mat to organize what I'm working on. And I really love it. Like, I love, love, love them. So I just wanted you to see how they go. I use them to clean up, but I also am using them for things like this. Now, this is from a set that Christina designed. This is out of stock. So some of you may have this, and if you do, it's awesome. And I think these are fantastic dies. And this is one of my favorite dies. This is my Joyful die. This is a very old, excuse me, old die, but I've had this for years and I've used it for years. And so I think I'm going to do it on this card because I'm assuming some of you might have this. Question, Michael wants to know if I could create a modern tinsel tree. Oh yeah, you could totally do that. And even if you had like a, granted, this is rock candy, but if you had like silver glitter, you could do something like that, and that would be fantastic. And I think, honestly, I feel like these trees, going with pink, it has a very kind of 1960s vibe to it. Okay, you can pick up. Come on, there we go. And don't forget, there is a tittle there. Now, to glue this on, thank you, Kelly. I like my word dies too, but I really love Christina's too. Hey, Kelly, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Oh, Pamela, here's the thing. Do you know why I love tags? I don't care if they get thrown away. They are like my favorite thing to do in the holidays because you can throw all your things at them. Do you know what I mean? You can throw them all at. Just like go crafty, do experiments, pop it on a package, and you're good to go. Thank you, Fern. Okay, so I am going to just do this. I'm going to glue it manually. Like, I'm not going to break out a brush. You know, I'm just going to keep it simple. And yes, this is probably my most used holiday die. I've used it, oh my gosh, so many cards that just, yeah, bring me joy. And that's just it. The holiday season it can be joyful. I know it can be hard for people too. Judy, I have not. I hope to get over to my P.O. box this week. So if you sent me something and I don't get to the P.O. box every week, even though it's really not that far away, but it just doesn't always fit into my day. But I will add that to my mental list of things that need to happen. And now we'll just drop this on, hopefully line it up. Now, this would look nice with a couple extra layers also underneath, just for that, oh, come on, Kathy, for that added bit of dimension. In fact, gosh, I may have to do it. Also, another confession time for all of you. I haven't done the giveaways of the cards from the last 2 lives. I know that nobody's like sitting by their mailbox thinking, Kathy, this is what I needed from you. But I appreciate your patience and understanding. I am going to cut one more. Now, the only thing about the die cut cam is I'm not mic'd over there. I don't want to go wireless mic. I have one. It's a good one. I'll use it someday when Dan and I go live, which we're still trying to figure out. But it's not, yeah. So you won't hear me talking as much. Let's go. All right. We're gonna cut you, flip you, and run you through. All right. Let's see how much of this shows up on camera. Can you see that? Oh, not really. Okay. There it is. Okay. I wondered how much was in the foreground, but I don't think there's a whole lot. Okay, I'm going to get another layer of this because I think it needs it. And I think when I don't know what I'm saying. I think you know when you need another layer. So let's put where's the other pin? Here we go. Let's put the tittle over here because we don't know where you're going yet. And I happen to know that this die is pretty sturdy and it's kind of hard to get them out. So sometimes this works. Oh, don't mess up your thing. But I'm going to have to just pop it this way. That's what the poke holes are for. These magnetic tools are like my fingers now. Because I don't like to dig. I don't want to mess up the mani. I mean, I worked really hard on that mani this week. Although I have another confession to make. I am going to get a pedicure this weekend with my daughter. We have not done something like that in a really long time. But there's this salon and she went to it. It's called Pros. I think it's a chain. She had a lovely pedicure and she's like, Mom, do you want to go get a pedicure? And here's what I learned. If your child asks you to do anything, the answer is always yes. I mean, you draw the line at like, bungee jumping. No, I'm not going to do that. Skydiving. No, hard pass. But going to get a pedicure with my daughter. Oh, yeah. Normally I do my own pedicures. I never go to salons, but I just thought it's an opportunity to just be with her glorious presence. And so we're going together. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It'll be fun. Someone was asking, should you clean your brushes? Here's the thing, Michelle. I don't clean my brushes ever with like the soap and water thing. They just stay in their stand and I rub them on a towel sometimes or a paper towel, right? You don't have to wash them, at least in my experience. So you just take your brush and you go back and forth on a paper towel and they're good to go, The old Cindy Hunt, you know why I would never do skydiving? Because many years ago, how many of you know Donna Downey? How many of you remember that wonderful human? She's still here and she's still awesome. Donna Downey, who she and I worked in the scrapbook world together for many years, and we were very good friends. In fact, she's the kind of person who I can call her, I could pick up the phone and call her, even though I haven't talked to her in 2 years at this point, maybe longer. It'd be no problem. Donna, we were in New Zealand. We were teaching a scrapbook show in Wellington. Yeah, Wellington. We had a hotel and we taught beautiful New Zealand people. And then we were going to Australia. This was in 2006. This is the year I quit smoking because I knew I would never be able to last on a 14-hour flight. Anyway, Donna brought her friend. A friend came with her to help her with classes, and they decided to skydive. And there's this scene. I have this picture, okay, of me, Aiden, who was 11, Ellie Edwards with her laptop. I have no idea what she was doing. And Donna and her friend are loading into a plane to go up. And none of us decided to go. But her friend's ears, I don't know what happened. Something exploded, popped. She was in agony. Her friend, not Donna, but her friend. And that was enough to scare me off skydiving forever. She didn't it wasn't permanent damage. But wait, Emma, you were there. You were in New Zealand? Wait a minute. Now I'm a little confused. She made me talk. Okay. Emma, we're gonna have to talk. Okay. Were you at that show? Oh my gosh. But yeah, Donna's awesome. She's still around. She's an amazing artist. Yeah, she really took her art into a whole different direction. I mean, she is legit. Very proud of what she's accomplished. Okay. No, it wasn't. Emma, how do I not remember this? We need to message after this. Okay. I've got a squirrel going. So you flew there to do the classes? Did you do? Oh my gosh. Emma, I'm sure we talked and I'm sure that I would remember, and now I feel like a schmuck because I didn't, but it was fun. It was fun. Also got super sick on that trip. Oh my gosh, we all did. We all got the flu. And it was terrible. You were nobody. Emma, you are everything to me now. I just want you to know that. I hope I wasn't jonesing too bad for cigarettes. Okay, my edge is a little ragged. So this is going to be so simple, my friends. Oh, let's stamp it. There's my head. Well, you know, yes, Jim, what happens in New Zealand stays in New Zealand. That is wild. That is just wild. Okay. So Donna's awesome, but jumping out of a plane for her friend, not awesome. That's the story for today. Have I forgotten to mention other things that I said I would say? Okay. I need some foam tape. It is a hot mess here. All right, let's go to the side camera. Now, how will this look for foam tape? So here, see how shiny it is? I'm going to flip this over and not really worry too much about, what do you call it? I'm not going to worry about the glitter coming off because glitter is going to come off. Okay, we're going to put one here. Okay, and then we're going to take, boy, the roll's getting a little low. See that? And there. And here. It is a small world. That was a fun trip. Man, that was a lot for this little introvert. Okay, pick it up. Now, here's what I like to do. If any glitter comes off, I always keep my Swiffer handy. Okay, there we go. Oh, Jim, I wouldn't have known because I was off cigarettes at that time. I had quit smoking just for that trip. And who knew? All these years later, it stuck. All right, now let's pop this on. I think this, okay, here's the thing. It's so simple. And I think sometimes simple is okay, right? We don't have to do all the fancy things. We can just keep it really simple. And look at how pretty this will look, just sitting on a white note card like that. And then all I need to do is figure out my placement of joyful. I really don't know what that is. It's bumming me out because then you can see through the tree really well. So that's what I want to do. I like it a lot. Okay. So let's get our glue again. Oh, yes, this came from rubberstamps.com. I was inspired by my friend Ralph Tyndall. Ralph always does his on his videos, his ASMR videos, and I thought, Ralph, where did you get that? And he said, well, I just got it here. And you can upload your logo, or like if you had a handmade by Robin Hill, you know, or, you know, you could upload a design that you create, and as long as it fits in their parameters, I'll add a link. I always forget to include that. I don't have like any affiliate relationship with that company, and so maybe that's why I forget. Sounds terrible, but not when you have to keep the lights on, people. Okay, gotta keep the lights on. All right, little dots will do. Now here's the thing. You might want to have, if you're doing something like this, where you have to put it over some glitter, you're gonna have to put a little more glue on than maybe you would want to, so that it will stay in place. I want these to be about the same from side to side because it's a little crunchy. It's a little munchy. I'm gonna have to commit and press. I think that looks really good. So I'm gonna press that in and just let it sit. Now let's take a look at our, oh no, where did I put my tag? It's buried. Okay, now we have this little friend. And, yeah, I have a fun idea. Well, I mean, again, we're just going to do something very, very similar, okay? But this I really like. Now, I know that Ingrid is looking at this thinking, boy, you really want to put balls on there for the boops, but I may not. I may not. And sometimes you have to say when. And today, I don't know. Okay. Oh, you use Connect glue because I think glue pens have been great for me. I use Gina's glue for everything else, but if I were to try to do it in a straight line, I don't think I could do it. And these, for some reason, they last me a while. I think it's because I don't use them that much though. Okay, so this is pressing in, and again, maybe I need to just slide this off to the side, okay? Because I really want to give it time to adhere. Now, if we take our little tag, we could do something really similar. In fact, I'm going to. Let me get my catch-all thing. Oh, that doesn't look good. How about this? I ordered this paper from Amazon. It's like cheap, and it's like 20 pound or something, but I'm down to the end and I need to order this because when I run out of this paper, there's projects that I will not be able to do. Okay. Oh yeah, I will put the tittle on, but I'm just letting that stay because the tittle's going to be perfect. Now let's try, do another piece of scrap paper here. How about if I just make glittery balls? That sounded wrong. The stencil is from Christina Werner. All right, let's make some glittery balls. Now, this, you know what, is so basic. And I just try to just kind of go down random. Oh, I should have done the anti-static powder. Oh, well. I'm just making a few glittery balls. Little circles. They look blue now. They won't look blue later. And you know, I'm not great at random, but I've gotten better at balls. Okay, a few there, maybe one there. And you can do maybe there. You can literally just hold it in place. And then we're gonna take our glitter again. Where did you go? There you are. Glitter's coming down. This is super easy, right? This is not, I mean, this does not take a lot of skill. You can always like practice with your quickie glue pen, but you know what I mean? Okay. Glittery balls, glittery balls. I may have to, no, I just have to let it dry a little. And then once it dries a little, I can take a dry brush and I just want to make sure they're shiny enough. Stick into the balls. So now I've just made glittery balls. Balls. You know what I'm trying to say. I don't even know what. And then I just funnel this back in. Glitter. That's what we need for the holiday season. Maybe next year I need to make a cheeky set called glittery balls. Now, gold star on top could be really cute, or a silver star, because I think I am going to go with the joyful. And if I could find a star, I don't, this happened to me recently where I was trying to find a star. I'm going to let that sit right there for a second and put the tittle on here. See, you can really see the difference when you don't add the anti-static powder. I mean, actually, there's a little more glitter in there than perhaps I wanted in the non-dot parts, but it's cute. And again, it's a tag. Put it onto a thing, throw it away. You know what I mean? Like, it will be thrown away. I know some people keep things like that. I probably don't, but I'm going to take my little glue here. Ingrid, this is going to be for you. This is going to be, well, what is happening, Lauren? Hold on. That is not right there. That's not what I want. Okay. Right there. We're going to pick it up and we're going to go. Boop. So we're going to build our tittle right on the place. Do you know what I mean? Yes, I had to take out a star out of a different set. The thing is, there's something coming. There's some good stuff coming tomorrow. And there may be stars involved. That's all I'm going to say. Not from me, but from Simon Says Stamp. Okay. Here we go. Again, building the tittle on the card base, much easier than trying to stack that yourself. You know what I mean? And now little tiny silver balls could be cute, but again, I don't really want to compete with the simple elegance of the tree. There. You know what I mean? Because look at, that's just some simple elegance right there, people. I'm digging that. Okay, now for this guy, I think I'm not going to double this up. And I think I will just give the card away. I'm probably going to keep the tag because I need tags. I love making tags and I need them. Now, this is one where I can do this weird technique, but it does work. All right. We're going to take our little guy here. We're going to take this, which is a basting brush that I have snipped off with really sharp scissors. And we are going to get one other one. Hold on here. Oh, where did you go? Here we go. So these are my pieces of Tim Holtz Media Mat. Patty Heiss, thank you. I have a note that reminds me that Patty told me, why don't you just do it on this stuff? This stuff is great because it cleans up so easy. And for this stuff, sometimes, well, I'll use my Gina K here. You can use really any glue you want. I'm just going to put a little down like that. We're going to go like this, and we're just going to tap it right onto this die cut. Now, the only thing you run into is not enough glue, but I think it's going to be okay as long as I focus all the little doodads. Then we slide you down. Oh, are we out of camera? Camera. Don't know why I just pronounced it like that. And then you just pop this on. Oh my gosh, it's so delicate. Oh gosh, I'm not getting it lined up. These are hard ones to do. I'm not going to lie. It's not necessarily my strong suit, but it does give you a little something, right? Come on, get in there. That's why I'm probably not. This is meant to be thrown away. I'm not too worried about that. Little glue there. Oh, actually, I did pretty good. Wow. Okay. I guess I'm better than I thought. Popping that down. Now, these are really easy to clean. You can just let it dry and rub it off, okay? If you can't wait, you can take a little alcohol like that. Take a paper towel and just kind of clean it up that way. I always put a little alcohol on the, oh yeah, I didn't clean this last time. You definitely want to clean the brush. Again, I do that with spray alcohol, okay? Because that's why I was like, where are those weird pieces coming from? They were on my brush. Okay. But again, it's up to you. However you like to clean and let things go, that's how you're going to do it. So that's really cute. Although I'm going to have to cut that off because there is a little piece that's going to bug me. Let's get an X-Acto knife here. And I'm just going to see if I can get it. It's just a little, there we go. Right there. Okay. So my thinking on this one is we would just say joyful. See, again, I know this is sold out. I'm so sorry, but I had to use it for the tag because I felt like it kind of had the vibe that I was going. I am so sorry about that. Those are very loud. But now I should get some sort of a twine. And I don't have much, but I could, hold on a second. Now I don't have the ability to turn off the, oh yes I do. Here we go. You look at these. You just look at my things and I'll grab twine. Okay. Twine. Okay. I think this would be nice. Oh, this would be very nice. Yes. Oh my goodness. Look at that. The metallic silver cord. I forgot about this. Oh, this stuff is great. Okay, this stuff is great. I forgot this came out last year. It is so fun. I will have to link this. Oh, you know, I need to glue this first. And while we're doing that, I should reinforce the hole. So here, now I would be tempted to not do what I just did on this, but maybe I have to. I wasn't thinking that through. Okay. Now, let's do it again. What is that? There's a cheer that the cheerleaders used to say. First and 10, do it again. Do you know what I'm talking about? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. You just want to be careful that you don't get glue on your metallic part. So that's where I am, but it's got to stay on there. So I don't know, we'll see. I'm holding this down with one finger so that I don't slip underneath it. I'm going to get glue on my hands, and sometimes that happens. Now, pick you up. Get that off of there. See, I'm getting mucky muck. Oh, this might not be enough glue to hold it, but I'll be darned if that isn't the cutest. So we press. Okay. Whew, that was close. This is not clean enough. There we go. There we go. Okay. We're almost done. This is so fun today. Let me get another paper towel out. Okay. Again, the most used tool of late in my room is this Hero Arts bottle that I fill with rubbing alcohol. Man, it is the unsung hero. Okay, there we go. Now, the other thing you could do with something like this, and again, I don't, let me look for a star. Let's go back to the side cam. I'm gonna grab something. All right, hold tight. Now, I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for using this, but I'm gonna grab something, and I can't tell you what it is, but I'm going to use the star from it. And I don't want to get in trouble, but it does have a star. Okay, garbage, and this might be perfect. Oh, I can't get it out. Shoot. Okay, hold on. Come on, you. Pick it up. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I can get it. Oh boy. Cathy, what are you doing? Ah! Go there. Go there. This is all I can show you, okay? Let's see if it works. Silver? Do I have any silver? Yes, I do. Okay, so I'm going to take a little scrap here. I don't know if I'm going to use this or not, but it could be really cute. So let's cut this out. All right, right there. And, oh, don't slide. There we go. You up, and hold on here, I'll put my magnet back on the side, bring you over here, turn the camera back on. This could be cute, and if I don't love it, I won't use it. Also, I will say, and I need to be very careful with that thing I just opened because I'm going to lose things. Oh, I was going to do a reinforcement hole. Where did you guys go? Oh, here we go. Let me cut this too. Okay. Back to the die cut cam. This is very exciting today. All right, you go right in there. Like a little white on white. There we go. And we'll run it through. Getting a workout today on the cam. All right, there we go. It's not much, but it makes a difference to me. Okay. Now, you don't get lost. And I'm so fancy with my cameras. You know, the thing is, it's like, do I need all the cameras? I don't think so. But it's fun. You know what I mean? It's fun. Oh, Lord help me. Okay, I'm going to just put a little glue on the edge. I suppose, too, this is where you could use a quickie glue pen, too, around your... But I am so used to doing Connect glue. Where are my things here? Anywho, so tomorrow, again, I will have a fun little card to share with you. I don't know if that's going to stay, but let's see what this looks like on top. What do we think? What do you think about the star? I don't know. Let me put a foam square on it. I think it's too big. You know, you let me know. I'll put a foam square on it. I think it's a little, well, it's not too big. I don't know. Cause see, the thing is, if now popped up, it's a little better, but I feel like it just takes it away. It takes away from the graphic nature. And that is not to say putting a star on is not a good idea. And that's the beautiful thing about crafting. If we think stars look good, we gonna do it. And it's gonna look great. But yeah, it's not as strong. And I think if it were higher up, the problem there, because that is my gut would say float the star. The tree needs to be down further. So that's on me. But if the tree was down further, I think that could be really cute. But how cute. Is that you, Frankie? No, Frankie is here, but he's my grandkitty, for those of you who don't know. Some of you who it's your first live, you might be like, huh? But see, look at, you can have your little gourd coating, your little silver cording on your thing. And that is so simple. So here are the two projects from today. So simple, right? And honestly, I don't even think this needs a design review with the overlay because there's so little going on, right? We have trees in the center. We have greetings laid on top. But this is really simple. I mean, how cute would it be, too, to make... Oh, now you're focusing weird. To make a whole bunch of these for the holidays where you just do monochromatic trees, right? And then you pop on whatever goodness you have on top. I think they're both really pretty. So that, yes, oh my gourd, it's so cute, right? It's so cute. Okay, now I can take my hair down out of my ears and we'll see how we feel. So that is where's my split cam? That's my card projects and tag for today. Now, here's what I need to do. Number one, I will make a blog post shortly. I will do that before I do anything else. And that way, but there won't be photos there yet. The photos will be coming. I will get those, take them after lunch, and so you can come back. I will also post a photo to, what is it called now? I want to get this right because YouTube changed the name of it. It's, let's see what the poll says. End poll. It's not called the community tab anymore. It's called posts. And if you are a subscriber, I believe you get that. Let's see, poll. We had 569 votes, and it looks like no, people do not start decorating for the holidays as of today's poll. So I appreciate that. Yes, so what was I saying? It's the hair. It's this. It's like, I don't even know. But I do like these, and I will take photographs to share with you. And thank you for indulging me in all my fun cameras today. I'm sure that at this point, my whole studio is just going to lift off. We are going to ascend. Does anyone remember the show SCHIT Creek? Do you remember what was her name? The sister, I'm blanking, Annie the actress, when she was doing marketing for that company that was like working out to get you to another level. Ascend? Okay, anyway, thank you for being here today. Photos will be coming, blog posts will be coming, and many other things. I will see you around tomorrow, 11 a.m. I will post my new video that shows my new releases. And then, of course, after that, I hear Gina K has a fun little thing to share. And I've heard about it. I've heard about it, and you're going to want to be there. And yes, and check out the new release from Simon Says Stamp tonight at midnight. I will send an email out featuring my new things as well. If you want to see them early, I'll shoot that out tonight. Christopher, we keep meeting like this. I will send that out tonight at midnight Eastern, because I like to do that as well. Alexis, thank you. Gosh, Alexis. How is that not in my brain? But do you remember the scene? We are going to ascend, elevate. Thank you. Cheryl, thank you. Elevate. You knew what I was channeling though, right? Okay, I think you knew. Thank you. I hope you all have a great day. I'm going to eat some lunch, but I'm going to get that blog post up first. So if you would like me to send you this lovely card today with the beautiful shiny bands that we did, that focus is terrible, go over there when it's live, give me 5 minutes, and yeah, thank you for being here, and I will see you back here with another card project soon. All right, let's see if the end screen works. Bye. Thanks so much for joining me today for my live stream. If you're not a subscriber, I'd love to have you, so hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss the next time I post. Here are a few more videos you might be interested in checking out. Thanks for watching and have a great day.